INCRadio DZEM 954, ang tinig ng katotohanan, himpilan ng Iglesia ni Cristo, sumasahimpapawid mula sa Quezon City.
Welcome to INCRadio Oregon, where our brethren from different parts of Oregon, Washington, California, Idaho, Montana, and Wyoming greet you. Come get to know all of our brethren from the Ecclesiastical District of Oregon and explore our activities, experiences, and sceneries. This is Oregon.
Hello, everyone, to our dear viewers and our listeners. Good afternoon. Coming in from Vancouver, Washington, actually the local congregation of Vancouver. I am your host today, Sister Flo Guillermo, and we're ready for a great show today. And thank you all for joining us this afternoon. Our topic today is journaling and being productive. We will get to that topic a little later in the show, but we'd like to just encourage everyone to please continue to greet us in the live chat and greet your family, your friends. Let us know what local congregation you're from or group worship service. Make sure you hashtag your congregation or group worship service. And if you're coming in from another district, let us know that too. We'll be posting the live chat question, and on our live chat there. So our live chat question is: do you keep a journal or a diary? Is it a fancy journal or just a regular notebook or composition tablet? Second question is: what are the ways it has helped you? And we are hoping that we will read some comments regarding our topic, and we'll read the best comments on air, provided we have time. But before we go on with that, we have a special feature to show you. And but before we do that, I'd like to just send out some happy birthday greetings and some anniversary greetings as well. From the local congregation of Vancouver, May 2nd, Brother Michael Hudson. May 4 today, Brother Jess Guillermo. May 7, Brother Raphael Gamet. From the local congregation of Beaverton, Sister Jem Brooks, that was May 3. Coming up on May 8 is Brother Dan Ramos. And on May 10, Sister May Villanueva. And today is, I'd like to just send out a happy anniversary to my husband, who lovingly always helped me every week behind the scenes for me here on INCRadio. And it's our 33rd wedding anniversary. So thank you to all that's celebrating today, their birthdays and anniversaries are together. Thank you, Kuya. And we hope that everyone will enjoy our Saturday today. All right, Kuya Tex, get ready, and we shall play the from INC News World inaugural worship service in Twin Falls, Idaho. So please watch this, enjoy.
Northwestern state of Idaho, famous for its Rocky Mountains, a little-known town becomes a new place for strength and hope. Through one resident's perseverance to always give way to the biggest priority in her life, she's led to a special moment for her, among others, in the town of Twin Falls. Michael Robinson has the story.
Its towering evergreens, its majestic river and foothills of the Rocky Mountains, Idaho sits within a tapestry of natural beauty. And in one of its towns, Twin Falls, we find residents like Erilyn, sharing the reason behind the good life she has.
It is really a truly blessings, and everything happening in my life, God has always been really there.
As a Church of Christ member, she makes a point to exercise her faith in showing how grateful she is for the life she has.
Oh, thank God I wake up today and then I got to worship you again. And with God in our side, there's nothing you cannot overcome.
While the worship service is vital to members like Erilyn, challenges are still present, one being the far distance traveled to Boise, where the nearest congregation is, and the situation faced by members like Erilyn.
In our situation here, we are like 2 hours to Boise congregation. Traveling, it's scary, and it's overwhelming.
The members of the Church of Christ living here, we're traveling so many hours and so many miles through storms of ice, snow, and rain, and also through dangerous mountain passes just to make it to the worship service.
But for Erilyn, there is another layer to this, balancing caring for her sick husband while traveling far for the worship service.
My husband's sick, and I have to leave him many times. Sometimes I have to drive him to ER early, and then I go to worship service.
But even in that dire situation, Erilyn and members alike in Twin Falls continued in upholding their faith through ongoing Bible missions and introducing the true faith to others.
If you do more good, to glorify His name, it is the Almighty Father will do good for you. The Almighty Father will bless you things in a good time.
Members in Twin Falls praying that the time would come to have a place of worship closer to them. And today, their prayers were answered through an inaugural worship service held in Erilyn's home in Twin Falls, bringing the worship service closer to members. While voluntarily offering her home as a place of worship, Erilyn, along with members, gathered for the first worship service held in Twin Falls of the Church of Christ. Led by the supervising minister of the Ecclesiastical District of Oregon, Brother Moises Cadusale, this home now serves as a place of worship and answered prayer for members like Erilyn.
Having the worship service in my house, my goodness, it's beyond happiness if there is such word. You can always see that God's work, it's really in front of you. It's amazing. It is really amazing.
A reminder of God's amazing work in the lives of its members, especially for Erilyn, who once experienced the same blessing before, and voluntarily offering her home as a place of worship.
In Boise also, when I came to United States, we used our house of worship there too for over 10 years, and a lot of blessings happening in our lives.
This milestone for members in Twin Falls also has helped in introducing the true faith even more. Like Angelica, a local resident who attended an evangelical mission prior to the inaugural worship service, along with other residents. She shared how impactful this experience was for her and her family.
Yes, the experience I had here was a very welcoming. You can feel the love of Christ here. And I love how they read the word of the Bible and you're just getting fed with that, Our soul is. And I want to come more. My soul is hungry for more now. Now we have somewhere where we can come and grow and be part of this church.
This growth of the Church of Christ here in Idaho is just one of many endeavors manifested through the help of God and the ongoing care of the church administration for members. Erilyn grateful for what has happened here in Twin Falls.
I am so thrilled that we have the worship service in my house now. Very, very thankful to the administration, especially to Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, for always caring, for loving us all. And we know that he loved all congregation around the world, but giving this chance to this small flock here, I am very, very truly grateful. Thank you so much, po. We love you very much, po.
With members like Erlen hopeful into the future of the place of worship now established in Twin Falls, it's the handiwork of God in bringing people even closer. So learning about the true faith, no matter the distance or hindrance, this work will never cease. Michael Robinson, iglesianicristo News Network.
Well, that does it for us on INC News World. Tune in every Sunday for new episodes on INC TV and every Saturday on incmedia.org, our YouTube channel, and on streaming platforms. I'm Brother Tyler Worthen. Thank you for joining us. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time. God bless.
All right. What a wonderful video. That was very much a blessing for the Twin Falls brethren there. They're just like it's not really an extension, but it's an additional worship service place for our brethren that are living there in the Twin Falls area. They're about 2 hours away from the Boise local, even maybe even more if the weather isn't all that favorable. But we had the blessing of going to the inaugural worship service at that time, and it was a blessing to meet the brethren there as well. So we like what Sister Erilyn, who would graciously allowed her place to be a place of worship. Um, Such a blessing. Thank you so much, Sister Erilyn Owen out there in Twin Falls, and the brethren out there for supporting such a beautiful, momentous occasion for the District of Oregon. And let's go on to the our topic discussion. And so today we'll be talking about journaling and how journaling helps us to be productive. But before we do that, and I think we're gonna just go ahead and read some messages. And I just got news from the Boise, local congregation of Boise, that we have two more celebrating their birthdays this month. On May 2nd is Sister Geraldine Owen, the daughter of Sister Erilyn, who was featured earlier. That was May 2nd. And today as well, Brother Munch, May 4, his birthday also from the local congregation of Boise. So happy birthday to both of you both. All right. And we have some brethren coming in and joining us. And thank you so much. And let me read some messages. And let's say hello to Brother Rod Reyes there, our CFO overseer, Sister Jennifer from Fruitland Group Worship Service, Sister Stacy, Sister Morietta Miller, Sister Carolyn Villanueva, Brother Armand Kagingin. Thank you so much. Hi, Ate Leah, Catlea de Guzman, all the way from New Jersey. Thank you so much, Paul. And I saw Sister Lucy Ancheta as well. And we already have something about our topic. And let's go ahead and read that. And so from Sister Rose Jiang, I used to keep a physical journal. I'm big on writing down my tasks for retention. I would buy many journals. Now I use an iPad. So no need to buy new journals, and I can make as many mistakes as I could. All right. Thank you so much. Okay, let's go for our topic. So, what is journaling? This is where we write our thoughts, feelings, and important events, and it's your choice to write your content. It is also where you unload your to do list that's on your mind. It's an individual preference what type of journal to use. It could be a journal with prompt questions, a fancy cover, or a plain notebook. So there's many types of journaling to name a few. And there's personal or diary journaling, reflective journaling, video or photo journaling, food journaling, and travel journaling. You could make it anything you want. The benefits to that is that you can organize your thoughts, improve your overall mental and physical health. You can gain clarity and boost your emotional well being. It can be a powerful tool because it allows you to see things differently, especially when you revisit that journal. There is no right or wrong way to start writing a journal. An, an easy start could be I am happy today. Then you may elaborate more on your journal entry. So let's go ahead and discuss some more with our brother Craig Castillo from the local congregation of Albany, who was with us last weekend. And so, because journaling is his hobby now, and so we want to talk some more about that. So, um, Brother Craig, welcome back to INC Radio Oregon. And so, let me ask you this: why do you journal?
Thank you po, Tita po. I journal for a lot of reasons. I have a lot of kind of things that kind of go on in my day-to-day life, as well as, just things that come up. And I like to be able to organize those things. And so that way, I can, one, be productive, and two, they're just things that I don't let kind of slip out of my mind or, kind of catch me off guard. So I like to keep everything written down in a journal so that way everything's just organized and keeps me ready.
So, Brother Craig, do you journal like in the morning or at the end of the day? What works best for you?
For me, I found that journaling in the morning is best because so I actually do it in the morning as well as at the end of the day, at night before I've gone to bed, and then also throughout the day as well. It just helps me to be able to kind of assess what my day looks like and then also be able to plan what the next day looks like for me as well.
How much time do you dedicate to journaling?
It's actually funny that you say that. I don't think I dedicate time specifically to journaling. I think I just dedicate the time to organizing my thoughts. So the way that I kind of use that is by using journaling as an outlet. So
Yeah,
I'll end up writing things throughout the day, and then, like I said, planning in the mornings and in the evenings.
that's really nice, Brother Craig. I don't hear a lot of guys doing, writing in their journal, and I think maybe you're one of my first ones to have learned for the male side of this to be journaling. But I think that's actually great. And like I said, even for me as well, I I journal as well just to just jot down my thoughts, and I'm just it's really great to do that because then at least you let go let go some of the things that's hanging out in your mind. That way you don't forget. For us that forgets easily, it's a good thing to journal. Is yours just a simple type of journal book, or you go fancy and go buy something that's a nice cover?
So for a while now, or for a while before, I was using these small little pocketbooks.
Oh, good.
And after a while of those, I kind of found that I found a system that worked better with something like this, which is like just a hardcover
Yeah.
bullet journal. Bullet journals are just dotted grids,
Yes.
and I tend to like those a lot better than the normal ruled.
Oh, okay. I do a mixture of bullet journaling, and then sometimes I would just keep writing and writing, whatever that, it's not really, you just do it. You just plan. You just, I mean, you just write and just keep writing and just putting down your thoughts. I think that's a great thing to have. And any last thoughts regarding journaling for someone that's maybe like feeling, not so comfortable about writing down their writing in their journal?
Sure, but I feel like, journaling, putting it in that category is sort of just like a broad term, but, even making small things like lists for groceries, that to an extent, that's journaling as well. So it's not as intimidating as it might seem in terms of like a hobby context. Anyone can definitely get into
Yeah.
it. So,
Yeah. So it's really for anybody that wants to just, record whatever's going on in their mind or what's going on in their surroundings so that they can remember. Wow.
exactly.
Thank you so much for that, Brother Craig, for joining us. We'll have you more on our INC Radio Oregon programs. And let's read some messages coming in. And I just wanted to say hello to Brother Moises Cadusale, our district minister po, and our assistant district minister, Brother Noel Caritativo. And let's see. Brother Bam Conla says, I like making voice memos to take notes and write my thoughts. So that's another form of, journaling. Brother Ethan Leachman, journaling can be a great outlet for emotions. Oh, yes, definitely. Like I said, I'm happy today, right? And you can just elaborate from there and write down why you're happy, and it could be endless. Sister Luz Alvaro from Livermore, local congregation of Livermore, she says, I like collecting fancy journals too, but I don't write on to them because they're so pretty. You know what, Ate Luz, I'm kind of like that too. So I have a whole stack full of journals that maybe untouched, and some I've written for a few pages and then go buy some more. Let's say hello to Brother Warren Maneja, local congregation of Oregon City. Brother Arman Kagingin joining us also from the local congregation of Beaverton. Hello po. And let's see. We'll read one more. From Sister Jennifer Castillo. I use more of an organizer than a journal and to write out things that I need to do. Yeah, that's a great way too. So yeah. So I love all the comments coming back in, but you know what? Our show needs to wrap up a little bit. But before we do that, we have an exciting event that's coming up in about 12 hours, 24 hours. I don't know. It's tomorrow. Um, and tomorrow at 2 p.m. And so let's go ahead and play that promo video via text to let everyone know what's going on tomorrow. All right. So the District of Oregon is super excited for this wonderful activity. And it is the CFO Day, and we'll be having our Unity Games. We'll have volleyball and basketball. So all our players, we're gonna cheer you on. And I heard that brethren coming in from Great Falls, Montana is traveling out here to Oregon, as well as our brethren coming in from Boise, Idaho. We're excited to see all of you here, all our brethren throughout the district. We're excited to have this CFO Day, to celebrate the Christian family organizations. And I just wanted to just say thank you to those that put this activities together, our district staff, as well as the brethren that put in their time to put our activity together tomorrow. So come out with your cell phones and take a lot of pictures and meet up with everyone there. And let's go read some and say hello to Sister Carolyn Shank, all the way from uh, Sacramento. And let's see, Brother Benny Castillo is also joining us. Your dad, Brother Craig. And let's see, how do we differ journaling versus writing diary? Kind of the same but different, Paul. All right. All right, we're ending up our show and we're gonna wrap up. But before we do that, um, oh, yeah. Let me remind you tomorrow at 2 p.m. at the Mount Hood Community College out there. So go ahead and join us there. Drive safe, everyone who's going out there tomorrow. And of course, we'd like to say very much a very big thank you po to Brother Eduardo B. Manalo, our executive minister. Thank you so much always for your love for us, especially here all over the world in the District of Oregon. Thank you so much. And I wanted to extend a happy birthday. His birthday was on May 1st. Our brother Angelo Iranio Manalo, our CFO coordinator, SEBC CEO, and president. Thank you so much because we have programs like this. We have activities such as our CFO CFO day tomorrow. Sorry, very excited. All right, thank you to everyone who has joined us on INC Radio Oregon. Share this program link with your friends and family and subscribe to INC Radio DZM 954 on YouTube. Join us again next week on INC Radio Oregon. And coming up next is INC Radio Alaska. Bye, everyone. Enjoy your weekend. Stay safe. Bye po. Thank you so